Comments are like, oh, they're just adorable, looks great sitting on my stove. Love the infuser for my loose tea. Cute teapot. This is another one from Colorado. Lovely color and size. The size makes the perfect cup for one person. Looks nice on the stove too.
Yeah.
And aren't they cute? Seriously, there's the teal. We don't have silver, that is sold out. We don't have pink, that's sold out. But we do have it in the champagne. We have it in the white. We have less than 1,000 in the white. We have red. We have the teal down here. We've got about 1,000 there. A little more than 1,000 in the black. These sell like crazy. I love this idea of a personal teapot.
Exactly, and it's just enough if you're alone or for two people to make 2, 3 cups, 4 cups, depends how big they are. For the end, what is great, you get the infuser here. So what I do at night before I go to sleep, if I had a rough day, I use some fresh herbs. I have them out in my garden in a pot, a little thyme, maybe a little mint, some lemon.
Ooh,
if you
nice.
have ginger, you add a little ginger, cranberries, whatever you like. And then you just put it right in here in the pot, cover it, and you're gonna get tea. Or if you wanna have loose tea, like I love the flavor of loose tea. It's a complete different experience than the one you get in the tea bags. The main thing is you have to keep your tea covered, so they all come with a cover. So put that in the water here and cover it and let it brew as much or as little as you like. You know, the English like their tea really dark because they add milk to it, they add honey to it, and some people like it really, really just weaker, on the weaker side. I like mine pretty strong too.
I like it strong.
And look at that.
Oh, there is nothing better than just a little cup of tea in the middle of the afternoon.
And then you put a little honey in it.
That's the way to do it.
A teaspoon of honey, and then a little milk.
Yes.
And then you invite the King of England for tea time. So you know how to do it the right way.
There you go.
I would prefer the Queen, but she's gone, but it's okay. I don't know if King Charles, I want him next to me, really.
Oh.
Maybe Kate will come.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the things that just come straight out of, you know, our minds.
We tell it how it is.
We
So if you
kinda
get a
do.
good cup of tea in the morning, in the afternoon, get your tea sandwiches. You know, you can even buy some egg salad. You can buy little smoked salmon or smoked trout or whatever it is. Make tiny sandwiches. And you have somebody coming over, they're going to say, oh my God, how did you do that? Look at how elegant, how chic.
It's really a sweet thing to do. My son has taught me how to enjoy tea.
Yeah.
And these are just by the way, just back in stock as well. So hearing that we've already sold out of 2 colors, again, don't let that happen to you again, because the most limited for you are the white and the teal. Just putting that out there. One is $24.95. If you get 3 gifts, you're there, again, at $75, which qualifies you today for the free shipping.
Yeah.
And that means free shipping for the whole rest of today. I wanna make sure you understand, it's not just free shipping on the same item. Once you get to $75, that's your threshold.
And you know, people ask me, Wolfgang, and on what fire does it work? On everything, on gas, on electric, on induction. Whatever you have at home, this tea kettle will heat your water and make you a perfect cup of tea. And what I like, you don't gonna have it half full and it's gonna sit around. You know, it's terrible. Then I know at one point we had this big tea kettle.
A big tea kettle.
Getting over a cold.
Yeah, you and your family were sick a couple weeks ago, I know. So
Let me drink a little tea and I will feel better right away. Look at that. All we need, a little tea and honey, and that cures almost everything.
Isn't that the
If we
truth?
don't have tea and honey, we have chicken soup. It's good too.
very timely collection that we've got for you today from Wolfgang.
So if you have to talk a lot, get a little tea with honey and milk in it, and you will feel good. So easy, so simple. But what I like, when you bring that to the table and pour it into your cup, look how elegant that looks.
Yeah, right? It is the cutest
Yeah.
little teapot ever.
And you never have the problem that it's gonna break, that's gonna chip or whatsoever.
I'm glad you
stays
mentioned
like
that. Look at this comment from Rennie in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
This is the perfect size for what I needed.
Yeah.
It's also very well made and decorative enough to leave on the stove all the time.
I have mine on the stove all the time in my kitchen.
I think they're great. And you know what else I love is that it's not like enough, you don't have to put so much water in there that it takes 10 minutes for that
Yeah.
pot to boil, and then you use 1 cup. It's the perfect amount for 1 or 2 cups of tea.
Perfect, yeah. If you have a friend over or somebody over who loves tea, you just heat it up and have 2 beautiful cup of tea. If you want more, just add a little more water and you do another shot.
Yeah, because it doesn't take very long to heat up. There's not a ton of water in there.
Because
so
it's small, yeah.
yeah. Oh, this looks like the perfect
It
little
looks perfect, yeah.
little
Look at
refresh
it, even.
today.
I started to cough. I have a little bit of my tea and I feel better already.
I love it. I'm
Yeah.
so glad you guys are getting these because they do sell very quickly,
Yeah.
even before the holidays. This has been one of the biggest hits of the year.
This is the thing you're gonna use every day too. What I love is to bring your gifts, but they are so useful. So you really can almost say it's not really a gift. It's an essential, what I need in my kitchen, in my dining room, what I need in my home. So this is what it is.
Ooh, what kind is this? Do you remember which type you put into that
We
teal
put
color?
loose tea.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
one. Jasmine.
Jasmine tea.
Ooh, that's very nice,
Yeah,
very
it's
refreshing.
nice. Yeah, with a little milk and honey, it's delicious.
I think the key here, and you showed us at the very beginning, the little infuser, the little net, or that little
yeah, totally.
stainless.
You can see it here. I put something in here already. You look at that. So this is an infusion here.
Oh, right.
You can see the color.
That's the lemon, the herbs.
Lemon,
some
ginger, a little bit of mint.
See, I love this idea.
Yeah.
Let me show you that little infuser basket. Look, it's the cutest thing ever. That's what.
Yeah, and that's what makes the difference. Most of the tea cans don't have that because they are so big. You don't want to make a gallon of tea if you don't drink it. Here you make enough. Even if you make iced tea, you make the tea like an infusion like that, and then you pour it over ice, and in the summertime you have iced tea. And so much better flavor than if you buy the ones in the store.
This is really, I love what you just did here.
Yeah.
I forget to do this. It's so healthy. It's so good for us.
Yeah, I
The
love it at
ginger.
night. You know, it calms you down, it calms your nerves and everything. If you are very agitated or you had a rough day, you have an infusion and you go to bed with chamomile in it. Whatever you like, depends.
There are so many great teas
And
out
it
there.
smells.
I know,
Amazing.
divine, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm looking at? Up close, there's this beautiful shimmer
Yeah.
to each of these colors. I don't know if you can see that on the black. I'll show them all to you up close. So it's not just a flat or a matte black. Beautiful. And look at the little handle. This is already a silicone handle on the top of the handle and underneath. So you're not going to have to use a pot holder to
Yeah.
take this off the stove top. It's already going to, you've got the cool.
You can see I'm holding it and the tea is hot. It just comes off the stove. So all of them the same.
Well, 20-something hundred gone, 25, 2,600 now spoken for. As
Yeah.
I mentioned, I just want to put this out there one more time. If you have a favorite color, I don't want you to miss out on it because it does take us a minute to get things back.
Yeah.
The teal is the most limited at this point, followed by the white. So those two, and again, interesting, are today special in the spice mill. Sold
Yeah.
out in the white first, and the teal is going to go second.
Oh, all right. So people like teal because it's fairly new. We don't have it that often.
This is a pretty color, the champagne.
Yeah, I like it. It's very. I think they're all very elegant. They all look really good. I have the dark red one, the cranberry one, and it looks the same as when I got it, like it was maybe 2 years ago or whenever we had it first.
I was talking to Chef about something before we came out here today in the green room. I said, Chef, I was going through my kitchen just this weekend, and I was like, I have over at least 20 appliances that are over 20 years old from you,
I
from when
know.
we first met
We had
25 years ago.
From the food processors to the ovens to all that stuff, the mixers and you name it.
Things don't wear out.
Yeah.
They're made so well. I mean, it's Chef Wolfgang.
I tell everybody the only bad thing is about our appliances and everything is that they last too long, So I should make some that after 2 years it stops working and we buy new one. But no, we make the best quality because I know I see customers every day in the restaurant. They come up to me and say, Wolfgang, I bought your tea kettle. Wolfgang, I bought your knives. I love it. Or I bought your blender. I mean, how many people came to me and says, I use your blender all the time for breakfast, for smoothies. I make soup in it.
Your
and so
grill
forth.
griddle, your panini maker.
Yeah.
I've got your food processor, the blender. I mean, so many.
My son Alexander, who is 16, almost
Can't believe that.
17, he uses the panini grill and the rice cooker almost every
rice
day
cooker too.
because he does his homework. Then he goes to the gym, and then he cooks for himself meat,
Aw.
chicken, whatever it is, and in the rice cooker he makes rice.
I love
and he
that.
sits by himself and eats his lunch. So
That is a good
yeah.
story.
So
I love
totally,
it.
Totally.